Hi. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the replay.
Are we already on live?
It says live, so
Okay,
that
got
means it's us.
Okay, got it.
Good thing we weren't making out.
Well, you know.
Hi, everyone. I'm going to give everyone a few minutes to join. If you are new and just watching this, welcome to Ken's Creations, Ken from the Car. We have a lot to talk about. I have a special guest, my friend Teresa from Teresa Collins Studio. And my name is Ken, and Sean and Brian are inside. So Sean is monitoring comments, and yeah, so let's give a few people a few minutes to join. We got lots to talk about. I have a fan. Look at this. This is the first thing we're going to talk about. This is Teresa's fan, because you guys all know me. I think I'm going through menopause because I have hot flashes, and she has this. And watch.
It's the best.
There's 1, 2,
3.
Oh, and then look, when I'm sitting at a desk.
Yep.
And it has a replaceable battery. Look, I'm not even kidding. Look. So she has 2 of them. Lifesaver.
Yeah.
She gave me the link. So I gave you guys links. So hi guys, how is everyone doing? I'm gonna put this up here because I'm not kidding. I think I'm going through a change or something.
It's the best. I use it. I really do. Camping was good. Yeah.
Hi guys, so that is Sean, Ken's Creations Couture. It says it's Opolar. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I had bought a couple different ones, and this was my favorite. Like when I'm going through, you know, what? It is my favorite.
This is Ken from the Car, and you're trying to hijack my video.
Sorry.
I'm just kidding. All right, so first and foremost, welcome. I know that this is an earlier Ken from the Car than usual because I usually go at 5, but first and foremost, we're not doing that because we are going to be live on Teresa's page, Teresa Collins Studio, at 4. Because I know this is going to shock some of you, has never done chalk couture, and I'm forcing her to do it.
My first time.
It's her first time, and I said, you need to do this, because I'm always here for chalk couture, and she's like, you know, I've never done that. I was like, why not? And she was like, someone hasn't asked me.
Well, and also, like, I'm going to be honest, I didn't know if it was easy. Whatever.
Can you do that? Oh,
no.
It's Cardi B.
I'm going to stop giving you all the caffeine.
Carl. Okay, so I have to tell you something. I do not have my purple drink because nowhere in Utah do they sell desert pear. I have looked everywhere for desert pear. It is gone. So I am drinking ice, and Teresa introduced me to this. It's called Simply Squeeze. We got strawberry and mango, but mango dropped by me and broke.
How did you break it? It's plastic.
Plastic breaks.
You broke my whole thing.
Okay, first of all, it's a little selfish. Second of all, yes, I did. But I saved it. So now it's in a drizzle bottle.
Yeah.
So I drizzled it over my ice, and it is really good. So it's infused syrup, and it does not take a lot. It's strawberry mango.
Good. Yeah, it's a puree.
Yeah.
So when I found this, I took him to Harmon's. If you know Harmon's grocery store, I said, this is going to change your world.
They don't have desert pear, but it works. Strawberry mango. So I love it.
So how does it, like, would you buy this?
I will buy it, yes.
Okay.
So, but I gave you the link. So down below, first, before I do everything or anything, everything we're talking about today is in the links down below. I have to say this, as an Amazon associate, I get compensation from qualifying purchases. I think that's what I have to say. So, we have so much to talk about. So that's what I am drinking. Now, Teresa has a signature drink that she is drinking. She has an addiction to Diet Mountain Dew. Okay?
Oh, gosh. Wow.
This is Ken from the Car. We are transparent and we tell the truth. She has an addiction to Diet Mountain Dew. But
You think?
She puts this
passion fruit,
which actually I think you would like desert pear, because this has a kind of a
nope,
yeah.
This is it, my favorite.
So passion,
it's affordable. It's like $2
at Walmart
or
Harmon's
or whatever.
So she does a little bit of this, and because she doesn't like, unlike Ken, I love sweet.
He eats a lot of candy.
That's why I love you. That's why I love my chalk family. Why I love Sean. I love things that are sweet.
Yep, you do.
So she does this, and then she does Diet Mountain Dew. and she freaking loves it. Now, I also brought this because I am addicted to popcorn. You know this? And I have never found a movie theater popcorn that actually tastes.
It actually is good.
What do you think? Now, she has a boom chicka pow.
I just finished
boom chicka pow. Kettle corn.
It's
Good,
really
right?
Yeah.
It's not as healthy as your boom chicka pow.
Well, if you're trying to say it tastes like movie popcorn, it doesn't.
Well, nothing tastes like that. But I had my gallbladder removed, and that makes me no good. No bueno.
Yeah, it is good.
All right. Also, I have my notes so I don't forget stuff because I do that. Sometimes people want to come up and get my autograph, so I apologize in advance if the paparazzi stops by.
We're in my driveway in front of my house.
You never know where the creepers are. I've seen A Quiet Place. All right. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
No. But I've seen your video, so I get where you're like, one time I thought the guy was going to come to your window.
That was scary.
And
because, yeah. Okay, so that's what we are drinking. We have so much. I'm so excited to talk about what we're going to talk about.
I don't even know what we're going to talk about. Is this an...
Where were you on the night that Ken was born?
I don't know.
Teresa. Okay, let's see.
Hickory, North Carolina.
Okay, listen,
is that what you want to hear? Hickory, North Carolina.
I want to hear. We're going to give Teresa a test and see if she passes it. Teresa.
Okay.
I will give you $100 to kiss me, or I will give you $1,000 to kiss the most handsome man in the world of your choosing. What would you do?
I'll take the $100 and kiss you because you're the most handsome man in the world.
She already knew it. Just so you know, I failed it.
He failed it.
I was asked by her kids.
One of my girls, I think Gentry asked
I think it was
you.
Gentry goes, or it was McKay, I think.
One of them, yeah.
She goes, if you could kiss Sean, and I'll give you $100, or if you kiss, I'll give you $1,000 to kiss a handsome man. I was like, can it be anyone? And she was like, yes. And I was like, is it a handsome man? Me? And I was like, it's just a business choice. I would kiss a handsome man. I'm going to make $1,000 and Sean would understand. And they were like, fail. You would kiss.
He failed.
You would kiss Sean because he is the most handsome man. Okay.
Yeah.
So I failed.
You knew it.
You know what? That's
okay.
okay.
You know it.
Gotta be camera ready, Teresa. Okay. She probably wishes I didn't stop in that booth. All right, so we have so much. So first and foremost, we are going to... I love this fan.
I know.
Like, how many fans did you go through before you found this fan?
A few. That's why, like, I'm an Amazon, like, I love Amazon. But I'm picky about what I like. And then I like to share it, like my straightener or my hair curling iron or whatever. Because girls have to, share things that work for them if they have certain things. Like for me, I'm going through menopause now.
What is Sean talking about? It comes with 2 batteries.
That does. That comes with, the fan does.
Oh.
So you have the 2, it comes with 2.
Well, these are the batteries, not like AA and stuff. So
I took it camping. I take it with me.
Dude, it's legit.
I've been in the movie theaters before and had a hot flash, you guys, and I thought I was going to just pass out. And
it makes me happy.
And so then I said, Kenny, you
need
buy
this. I have hot flashes, and then I'm good. I don't know where they come from.
Do you normally steam up the car like this?
Yes, that's why I get weird looks. Normally I have the car running now because of air conditioning, but that's why I go park in neighborhoods and the windows are steamed, and I'm like, people are gonna stop me. So it's a thing. So anyways, we are here because of Choc Couture. They're having a meeting, and anytime I come down, I want to see friends and family. So we're here. We start our meeting tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and then we come home Sunday. But I was saying how I want to do a Ken from the car, and then she was like, I want to do Choc Couture. So make sure you check out her page today at 4 because I'm teaching her Choc Couture for the first time.
And we're going to do it together and see who does it better.
Sure. She probably will.
No, actually, I'm a little... No, you're the pro at it. Come on, let's see.
I am. But
I'm going to use one of my home decor boards, and you're going to use all Choc Couture.
This is
true. I'm just going to, show how to use my frames and different things, and I'm all about empowerment. So I chose, mine is an empowerment. Yes,
you have to tune in to see what it is.
Yeah.
And I chose Christmas.
Oh, yeah, you did. You did.
Yeah, but we'll do that one after we do the first one. So another thing I want to tell you is if you, talking about Christmas, like Christmas, check out Teresa's store. For those of you guys remember, I was actually here a year ago. It was their birthdays, because their birthdays are tomorrow, hers and Brian. Well, they're not the same day, but they're close. And so I was here last year, and she shared with me a Christmas planner that I loved. And you can get it now for 20% off on your website, right?
I just did at the end of this month, like now we're doing capital July 20 and Christmas story, washi tape, planner, stickers.
I got you. Don't
my
you worry.
papers. You guys, they're so amazing. So,
Yes.
yeah.
So go check it out. It's 20% off. You have to use July 20.
Capital, yeah.
Capital J. And it's the whole Christmas collection. It's not just the planner. It's the
Capital
it's the
JULY 20. So it's like, you know, your stickers, your washi, and it's that Santa that you love and all that good stuff.
love that Santa. It's vintage.
I didn't bring it.
And she debuted her bracelets, which she gave me one that says I am enough.
Yep, and I'm wearing the same one.
Yeah.
Because people always go, oh, I can't mix silver and gold. And so today I have I am enough.
She went bam.
And actually I can.
Oh, someone just got your Be Happy box.
Oh, that makes me happy. And
Yeah.
then I'm wearing my Limitless.
Well, it should, because it's Be Happy.
No.
Yeah.
Be happy. No, I'm all about being happy.
Yeah. So we have other stuff to talk about, but I know you guys like the sales. So number 1, 651, which by the way is not 651 anymore. I got the T. You ready? Okay, so 651 is now called 143 vinyl, 143 vinyl. And it's because,
Okay.
so this is their thinking. I has one word.
Okay.
Love, LOVE, 4 words or letters. You
Has 3.
has 3, YOU. So 143 is like basically saying they love their customers. I love you vinyl.
Okay, got it.
So it's very cute. And I love it. You guys know I love that store, that website. That is where we get our glitter, our new ink. We get Cricut supplies there. We get Silhouette supplies there. We get our tools there. They have awesome shipping, awesome customer service. And you can get 5% off with Get 5. And if you use our links, you help support Ken's Kreations, which for that, we thank you.
Can I tell you something that I love about 143?
It's 143 Vinyl now.
Vinyl.com.
Formerly known as 651.
Okay. So, is it called StarCraft?
StarCraft is awesome.
Is it okay that I shouldn't probably say that, but my favorite. People always ask me, what do I personally use?
The StarCraft vinyl is
I love
awesome.
the StarCraft.
So they have
so
StarCraft vinyl is very sticky stuff. It's amazing. They also have really cool like holographic StarCraft.
Yes, they do.
It's my favorite. So the glitter that we used is StarCraft glitter.
Okay, I didn't know that. So
I love it.
That. I love that.
And they're always adding more stuff. Like they just added the ink. So they have like those specialty inks that you can do on tiles and stuff like that. So I love it. So definitely support them. They're a local business in Tennessee, Kentucky.
I thought they were, I'm like, Kentucky,
which is the reason I can't hashtag do Kenergy, because Kenergy is taken. But that's okay. What's wrong? Are we?
It's hotter than.
I know, but I don't know how to turn this car on.
We are locked in the freaking car.
I know. It's. We're here. We're here.
I don't know.
I don't know where Sean put the keys.
I don't know.
Sean, you need to bring the keys.
We got
no, it says no key detected. Sean will rescue us. Don't you worry.
Shawnee?
He will. It's a 30-second delay, so our delay is going to be 30 seconds.
And we need food. Somebody help.
I have popcorn.
I forgot to eat this
I
morning.
know you
and
did.
So then I brought some.
But I have some more popcorn for you.
We need to turn this.
I know. It's hot
face,
here. When it's raining, I think it gets a little bit
So yesterday
humid.
it was 100 degrees here.
It was. We didn't even go out in the pool because it was so hot.
I'm just going to open the door for a second.
Here he comes. I see a little bald man running. Hi, little bald man. Hi. Thanks, little bald man. You're so cute.
Dad. It's so hot.
Thank you for rescuing us.
I'm saying it's hot. I'm like, they're going to think we're making out in here, Kenny.
I know they are. Okay, so we have, you feel it?
I'm trying.
You feel it?
I feel it.
We are having a hot flash, man.
No, it just got really hot really fast.
I told you.
I
told you. I told you.
When it happens, it happens.
It happens. When a flash
It's real,
happens.
you guys.
The struggle
So
is
Kenny keeps
real.
telling me he has menopause. Dude,
I think I
you
do.
don't have menopause. Men do not have menopause.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay. Oh, see, look at how much air you got going now.
Okay, I need to know. If you can relate to menopause, give me a heart. I need to know.
They don't do hearts on YouTube.
What do you do? What do
Just
they
say,
do?
yeah.
Yeah.
because they don't have that. That's you're a Facebook girl. She used to be an Instagram girl, and I said, "Hey, ooh, that's good. This AC and this Mustang." So we went to go rent a car, and we have American Express. And I was like, they're like, you get a free upgrade. And I was like, cool. And they gave us a freaking convertible Mustang.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Yeah, see, yeah. Look how they get it.
Man,
I've tried the black cohash.
I don't know what that is.
Don't worry, it's fine. I have some in the house if you need some for your menopause.
Okay, good. So, use 143. I love it.
143
and
vinyl.
StarCraft, I get their glitter there. I just love them. I wanted to give you guys an update. Okay, now it feels a little like Christmas in here.
Yeah, what are you trying to do? Kill
I
me?
don't
Now
know. Like, okay, how do we?
now.
Oh, it's a little this. Okay, we
I got
figured
my
it out.
blanket.
Hi, Mr. Simon Hurley. How are you?
Hi.
Do you know Simon?
Have we met Simon?
Simon
of course I know
Hurley
who you are.
is.
We need to meet.
He has his own stamp line.
You're so cute.
He's adorable.
You're gonna keep going further. He's already there, but I just like you got it.
She
right.
told me you've reached your end, Ken. Earlier, she was like, hope you milked it because it's over for you.
You know.
I warned you.
I
said
no words for you. None.
His stamp line Simon Create. He draws it with his own hands.
I know
it's so cute.
who he is.
I know.
Why is my butt cold?
Because you have your butt.
Oh,
air conditioner
turn that
on.
off. That feels like I've wet my pants.
Well, I mean, you are going through menopause. Okay,
oh God.
So I warned you to be here. So you guys all know that we did a pre-order for this cute little gnome, and I wanted to give you an update. So number one, if you want to get in on these little gnomes that we are cutting, they're going to be out. We're going to do another pre-order in August. They come with all these little interchangeable hands, and we raise them up. You actually get 24 hands, 48 hands, 24. I love my GLOWFORGE. You guys came out in force and supported us so much that Jasmine, bless her cute little heart, has been cutting these on her GLOWFORGE, and literally she's like, I think we're going to kill your GLOWFORGE. So we ordered another GLOWFORGE to help cut, because you guys are definitely, we need another GLOWFORGE, because do you want to know why? You want to know why, Teresa, they're going to want, why?
Because
so
I
we are releasing an additional add-on set. So in August, in our group, we will not be selling them publicly. This is going to be in our group only, which is Ken's Beautiful Crazy Life cutouts, bundles, and more. We have this one already that will be going back up, but we're adding on additional add-ons starting August 1st. We're doing pre-orders. So we have one. So for those of you who have already ordered the gnomes, we are in the process of cutting close to 200 of them for you and shipping them out. We're going to start August 1st a new pre-order, which we will start. Like I said, we ordered a new GLOWFORGE is coming tomorrow because these went crazy. So this set that Teresa's showing you is already in production for a lot of you.
Vanna White, excuse me.
The Vanna White is showing the original gnome with all of those gnomes hands. You get over, I want to say you get over 60 pieces in that one. How do you paint them? We just paint them with the paintbrush and chalk paint. So they come with it. So I'm going to show you the next pack. This is going to go live August 1st. So it comes with a soccer ball. It comes with these little Easter bunnies. Are they not the cutest thing ever? Okay, this cracked me up. I was like, why did they give us the toilet paper? And Sean was like, hello, COVID, don't you remember that? I was like, oh my gosh. They gave us a stethoscope. Oh, that's so cute. Hair scissors for hair cutting. They gave us I know, right? Basketball player. Oh, these are upside down. They gave us, look at this coffee cup.
I love that.
So if you want to get on the pre-order, which is August 1st, look for the group that says Ken's Beautiful Crazy Life group. Look at the turkey. I love this one. The first one didn't have any crosses, and I love it. I absolutely love it because everyone has some sort of faith. They have a little artist palette. How cute is this? They have a little flamingo. I can't. They have a volleyball. So a lot of people were asking, do they have sports? And luckily a user told me about it. Baseball, like for your son.
That's really cute.
A little Jeep. Oh, there's more. You just wait. We have a cheerleader. We have a palm tree. You can just turn it down like this.
No, it's okay. I just put it towards you.
And then we have a margarita glass, a little turtle, stars and stripe hand. Look at the flip-flops. Oh my gosh, I can't. Look at the little camera.
I'm freezing.
Well,
so I'm like,
it's menopause. We have a wreath, and then we have a cancer awareness ribbon. So if you want to get in on this, it will be August 1st.
Awareness.
I want to also tell you guys that we are shipping these out. We did not realize how many we were going to sell. So poor Jazzy is at our house currently cutting these. And we have a new GLOWFORGE coming because this isn't it. We have way more stuff coming out.
So cool.
So excited. So you definitely want to check that out. All right, so Cricut sale. And I saw a question about our branding. Yes, the rebranding is going good. Teresa knows some of it, but I'm not telling Teresa all of it. The only people that really know is Sean and Jasmine. We are rebranding to Ken's Beautiful Crazy Life. And I am so excited because this is a new adventure that's literally created by me, Sean, and Jasmine. Ken's Kreations, I love. It's very close to my heart. But it was something I created and grew, and now they're part of it. And they're very much a part of it. They're part of the decision, helping. We have goals. I'm so excited. We have 5 videos already being edited right now with another 2 on the way. And from what I've told you, what do you think?
I love it.
You do?
No, I thought it was.
Do you think I'm crazy?
Well, it was funny because my hashtag, my tag has always been create a beautiful life, and when you told me, I was like, oh my gosh, I love that because we're so similar in a lot of ways. And I thought definitely, you know, I don't want to say you're crazy, but you're very creative and you're passionate, and so, but I thought that was perfect for you guys.
I'm crazy. So
in a good way, though.
In a good way.
Yeah.
I just like to live life, make people laugh, have fun,
Yep.
and the rest will fall into place.
Yeah.
So anyways, it's in full force. We will be launching on my birthday, September 6th, because I'm turning 40, and it will be a day to celebrate, and I can't wait. Just to let you guys know, Ken's Beautiful Crazy Life is completely separate from my Chalkator channels and social media. Nothing is happening with Chalkator, and you do not need to be part of Chalkator to be part of that new group. And if you're a Chalkator designer, you can be part of that group. Yeah. Just read the rules is all we ask. So anyways, I also wanted to tell you that Cricut, I know I got Cricut fans out there right now. They are having clearance, 20% off tools, vinyl, cardstock, and they have a mystery box with a gold Cricut cutie in it. And I know you peeps, I know the peeps out there that like those cuties. So if you want the gold Cricut cutie, it looks like the one that I got in the Joann's like wisteria box, I think, or maybe not. Yeah, I think it was that one. But get it. You can use the link down below. The Cricut cutie is Cricut Access. They're doing a lot more with Cricut Access. Like you have to be an Access member to get sales and deals and stuff. Okay. So I will say though, the 20% off vinyl, their specialty vinyl, if you have not tried StarCraft, definitely try them out. I prefer it over Cricut's vinyl. Me too. But I do know that other people love the Cricut stuff, so that's good. Silhouette is still doing Christmas in July, so you can get up to 60% off. A Cameo 3 for $2.99. You can get a free Cricut, or free mint. You can also get a... basically materials at 20% off. So that's great. And all the links are down below. We'll get you all those links. Sean is posting links. We also have our Facebook groups down there. Everyone's been asking what Facebook groups do you have. Right now we have Ken's official Facebook group, which will be changing to Ken's Beautiful Crazy Life. We have Ken's Beautiful Crazy Life, cutouts, deals, and bundles. We have our puppy group, which is for the people that was with us when we had our puppies and followed us there. And we do have our Ken and Sean group, which is the fun group where Sean and I drink wine and go live and have fun. And those are usually every so often and stuff. So I have to know. So I'm here, you guys know, for Chalkator. And I had to bring this. This is the whole reason the Chalkator thing came up, is this one started flipping through and stuff. And I don't know why I haven't really, I push Chalkator, but it's not like the first thing. I'm like, oh, you should try Chalkator and stuff. It will come up, but I had this out because I was going through my calendar, you know, just kind of showing stuff. What do you think of this catalog compared to the other ones?
I've only seen, I think, the other one, but I think the photography's amazing. Because catalogs are hard because you want to sell a product or let people. The whole point of a catalog is visually to stimulate someone and to them to like go, oh, I want to do that, or oh, I want that. And so they've definitely done that. It's very beautiful. And so the catalog's awesome. And the new stuff, like I felt like it's the best I've ever seen.
There is a lot of stuff. I'm excited. Teresa's going to be playing a lot with the words and wood section, which is really in line with her brand. It's a lot of the empowerment and
it resonated with me. And
it resonated with me. It reminds me of you.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
a lot of it, when I look at it, I'm like, oh, that's definitely in my mind, Teresa.
Well, so many of these things are the things I already say and artwork I already have. So similar. So I was like, oh, it really will be fun.
And it was drawn like when I
Yeah.
did and stuff. So I'm actually, I don't know if you guys know this, I'm doing a class with Teresa in September. We're going to Park City. And because of COVID, we all know COVID has thrown us a curveball, which it is. So she is literally today and yesterday been trying to work out the kinks of how do I offer a class virtually? How do I offer a live experience? How do I do it? But I chose the project I'm doing and it's very in line. It's going to be,
so awesome.
You basically get 3 projects in one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. And so that's the one thing, like, I get it. Like, Kenny was also going to, I do a cruise every year and you were going to teach.
Yep.
And that fell through. And so Park City, we're going to have just a lot less people and we're going to be very, very careful and everything we're doing. And you can't sign up for it. But what we do have is I'm going to be announcing Saturday, hopefully, if we can get our website up and going to where you could still join us live.
Yes, that's what a lot of that's what a lot of people are doing.
And some people can, until they sell out, could get all the kits from the 6 instructors.
Because like even
the 6
Chocolate,
classes.
our convention was supposed to be in Orlando, and at last minute they wanted us so bad because nothing competes with being at an event in person.
Yeah.
You know, you're there, the energy, the craziness, the fun. So doing events is just kind of can be a virtual event, but it is definitely, I know that, like, and that's what I was going to talk about next. Traveling is weird right now.
I haven't left since
so
March.
Our last trip was the cruise for Chocolate, and we actually, that was when everyone's freaking out, get home, there's this COVID, like we're scared. And so I told Sean, I was like, we're gonna go down here because the event for Chocolate, there's only a handful of us here, under I think like 25.
Yes.
And Utah does not kid around. Like we have our masks, we have a whole pack of them in the car, we have more back here just so that way you cannot go into any store here without a mask, and it's the same in Washington. And they say if you're gonna be in small groups, just make sure people in those groups have been tested, to which, you know, we all, both families have been tested, and we don't have COVID. So it's just one of those things you have to be careful. But traveling, we're so used to waiting in, like we get pre-check. So we normally get through the line. No one was in line. No one was there to check in. In the Spokane airport, we probably counted less than 10 people.
That's crazy.
And then in the flight, it's every other person in every other row. So it's weird because normally Delta always flies big planes, but they've downsized to little planes.
I did not know that.
Yeah, because they're virtually not filling half the planes because of that. You have to wear a mask the entire flight. You just move your mask up to drink. They didn't really do any beverage service. Essentially, they gave you a airtight little baggie full of, I think we got a cookie, Cheez-Its, a bottled water, and that was it.
Can you get food at the airport?
No, most of the food places were closed, and the ones that were open closed down early. So there are all of the liquor places are closed. So anything that offers liquor, closed. And the restaurants were very sparse. Even like a lot of the stores and stuff. Now, when we landed in Salt Lake City, they were a lot busier and stuff, but it was still not anything where it normally is.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And which I'm glad, because everyone I think traveling right now does need to just say, is this worth it? Number one. And you have to take your health into standard, because
talk about the bubble you're in, and
your bubble,
and taking that very seriously.
Well, you know, and for me, even though myself and Sean are very, very healthy, and most of my friends and family, Allie's son has a lifelong disease and he can be very susceptible on getting it. So I always tell people, like, I have to make sure, like, when I go home, I quarantine for so many days before I see her, because that's what I worry about. I don't ever want my decision to, so that when we go back, we're gonna, I mean, which is for us is a little easier. Jessica Sal, I keep Salis, I see you, and I am so stoked for Ray Dunn's Halloween stuff. I can't even stand it. It's so freaking cute. They're releasing orange stuff. I can't.
Have you seen it?
Hi, Allie.
Oh, Allie's here.
So,
Aww.
yes, Allie's my big choice. My dad, of course, obviously being older, I'm careful with, but like, you never know who is more susceptible.
Absolutely.
And so I always tell, like, you know, for example, Teresa's son Parker works in a lab. And so
they're working on the virus.
When we were there this weekend, I'm sure it was on his mind of, if anyone I'm exposed to gets it, I'm going to have to be tested because we're working on the virus. We have to be in a clean atmosphere.
Yeah.
So that's what I always worry about. But I am very excited. It has refreshed me. I needed this because as being an extrovert, even though we like our alone time every once in a while,
it's so true.
it's hard. This
so
is hard. And it's just, no one could have seen this coming, but we're making it through it. And I'm excited for your Park City event, because I'll be the next event I think I go to be honest.
And I think for me, I'll be honest, it stressed me out so much because I care so much. And so it was one of those things that, like, honestly, I was like, this was the craziest year for us, and I was like, if you don't feel comfortable coming or there's anything, please don't come, but we're gonna do everything. Like, we contacted the hotel, and you guys, it's very, very small this year. And so thankfully all the teachers, when I say small, I mean small, like enough to where people,
because you have to be 6 feet apart.
And so we're taking that very seriously. Mask,
hand sanitizer,
everything. And you know, I'm a hugger and a thing, but no, we're not going to do that. And we're just going to really make sure that everyone feels comfortable. But there were some people that said, please, you still have the event so that and a lot of people are driving because they don't want to fly.
Sure.
And I get that. And then there were other people that couldn't come, that are wanting to just get their kits mailed to them. And
it's hard because if you are
get
doing any outbound traveling, especially international, you're not anymore. It was funny because Brian on Monday, maybe, I don't remember, was it Monday? He was looking, because just like me, he's like, I need to get out of here. I need to get out. And he looked at a trip outside the United States.
And he wanted to go to the Caribbean. He goes, we're going to go to the Caribbean.
Because when I originally called and I said, hey, can we stay I would much rather stay with you guys than at a hotel for right now. Can we come? And she was like, yes. And then she was like, hey, but on the 23rd you can stay, but just make sure you lock up because Brian's doing something for my birthday, and started talking about that.
Well, that was months ago.
It was months ago, but then it was Disney canceled because Disney's closed. And then, so I think it was the last ditch effort of like, let's go out for a birthday. But then they're like, oh, nope, anyone from US can't come. So it's just, it's hard. So but it's good because we need to get back and healthy.
You said something today. I bet you, I better not. Okay, I'll just say it. And I shouldn't say this. You said, gosh, too bad we couldn't just shut down everything for 2 weeks.
I firmly believe that, and you can be mad at me or you can say things, but
and I get it, because it's like we're just, because I get it.
It's
we all want to.
Everyone has their own personal beliefs politically, and I will never impose my beliefs. But for me, it's kind of one of those things that I wonder if we completely shut down for so many weeks.
I thought the same thing, and I said, gosh, I'd
and like literally enforced it. Would it slow the spread?
I know no one likes to be told what to do.
Agreed.
But I will be honest, like I am the type of person, I'm a rule follower. So if you tell me these are the rules, I will do it. And so for me, like, we haven't went to a restaurant when you've been here, nothing. We went to the grocery store, we've worn our mask, and we've been at my house. We did go camping, but we saw no one, no one. You saw no one.
Camping was fun.
And then we've been here at the house the entire time.
The whole time, yeah. And it's been hot here, which, except for today. Today is very rainy and stuff. But it's been good because really I'm here, I get to reconnect with Truckator, but this meeting's really good because it's leaders. So we get to talk about just, I've shared a lot with you about what I feel like we should focus on and stuff like that.
Yes.
And I think that's good and stuff. But I know it's... everything, I've been impressed. I will say everywhere I've gone, the airport, on the airplane, here. They have people standing in Washington and Utah in the door, not allowing people in if they don't have a mask. They give them a mask. So I'm glad to see that, because even in the beginning, there wasn't that.
Yeah,
it was kind of like you should wear a mask,
yeah.
but it wasn't enforced.
At least everywhere I go, well, I go to the grocery store, but it's always a mask. It's always like,
yeah.
And did you notice, like, when we went to the store, like they were washing down the carts, give it to you, had you wash it,
Yep.
go through, so being very careful.
Yeah, but it's hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard for extroverts. I'm going a little cuckoo. Well, I wasn't until I went here.
I think it's good. I do too. Like,
yeah. And the other thing I don't like, I mean, I like wearing masks, but I tell you what, when you're in a store and you're wearing this, you almost get lightheaded because you're just breathing in, like, feels like CO2, but you can't even...
See, that's how I get, because I had a stroke, and so with my vision and stuff, I think I told you, like, there's been times, like, I was like, oh my gosh, and it's probably that and menopause too, and it's probably just in my head, but yeah, but I still do it, because I just, you know, like...
Can I share a story with you? So Allie's little son, her second baby, has a disease called Hirschsprung's disease, but he gets very susceptible. So when this all started, it was Allie's worst nightmare. She was like, Kenny, this is my worst nightmare. He gets sick so easily. And so literally she was like in stockpile mode, like, go get Clorox stuff. She went to a Walmart, and bless her little son, he was like, da 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 da. Allie turns her head for 1 second to grab the wipe to wipe down the cart, and she looks back and he's licking the cart.
Oh my gosh.
And she was like, I literally had a meltdown, because she's like, worst case. And I was like, that's just it. Like, you can't control everything.
Especially little kids.
Little kids, like, and that was fun thing, like, literally, like, this camping this weekend, these little kids have no idea what COVID is. They have no idea. All they know is they got to spend an extra long summer with their family. But, like, you would see kids, like, this weekend that would, like, go over something, and the parents are like, did you wash your hair? I mean, they're just like, why?
Yeah.
Because it's a new world, and it's different.
And especially you think about the kids that thought they were going to start school, and a lot of places
the graduation and stuff.
And I think a lot of people are dealing with mental health issues. I really do. I think a lot of people are just, I am done with this. And
so many of you guys know I go see a therapist every month, like clockwork. And his first question, because all of them are web visits now, and he says, how are you doing? And I said, I'm fine. How are you doing? And he then basically said, oh, you work from home. I get this. But basically he said, over 80% of my patients are having meltdowns over this. People with control freaks, OCD, people bipolar, just anything, because they're just worried and scared, and especially if they're essential workers. I mean, it's crazy. So if you're an essential worker, thank you so much.
Oh my gosh.
Because my heart goes out, because you guys are literally putting your lives at risk every day. So thank you so much.
My grandson's sick, and so they had my daughter take him to the hospital because he's only 7 months old, Ezra, and so they wouldn't even let Ezra go. They at first they do, like you said, web visit, and they're like, no, you need to bring him in. He's only 7 months. So she's in the parking lot on Monday, and the doctor comes completely geared up, and they did all the blood work. And then they also tested him for COVID, just because they're like, you're here, let's test you. And my daughter said he was completely, can you imagine? So how hot he was, but also going out into the cars, like, it made me want to cry, because I was like, I'm just so grateful that we have essential workers and doctors and nurses and everyone that's like they're working and helping
even
us,
I think like
and putting their lives at risk,
like picking up restaurant like food and stuff, like,
oh, are you tipping like crazy?
Because
like,
it's gotta be
$20 tip, there you go.
Yeah, like, it's gotta be crazy for people and stuff. So but with that said, I have to say thank you, because and I'm sure you've seen this too, because people are at home, they're shopping more, and they're getting stuff delivered and at home. And I was really scared. Like, in the beginning, I did lay off Sean and Jasmine, and luckily I was able to hire them back. So for those of you using our leaks, or supporting Teresa at her store, or using 143, formerly known as 651 Vinyl, and supporting me and Sean, or on our Chocolate Tour team or whatever, we really do thank you, because it is crazy times.
Oh, you guys, like, I'll be honest, like, the day before, I don't want to cry. The day before everything went down, I was speaking in San Francisco, and I was flying from San Francisco for a segment on Good Morning America on the Steals and Deals, and I was so excited. It was all my apparel and Teresa Collins apparel and my boards, and you guys, like, it's like that dream. Like, I'm just gonna be real with you, like, it meant a lot to me.
Yeah. I know it did. You told me about it, and I couldn't tell anyone.
Because over the years, when I first started crafting, everybody's like, yeah. And then when I started doing stationery, and you know, if you know anything about my brand, I've grown my brand through. I said there's no limits, and so you know, apparel and jewelry and everything I'm doing, and home decor and lifestyle, and so. And some people at first was like, no, aren't you just a scrapbooker? Aren't you? And I was like, no, I'm going to use my design background and degree to like, and I was excited because I had tickets and I was going to be able to go meet because Michael Strahan and
because then you have to send him a bigger shirt, like, because he's just so tall and broad shoulders.
Yeah, and so it just
she sent us shirts because we were gonna do a live and watch Good Morning America with her and celebrate and stuff, and when she called and let me she was crying and stuff, which it's got to be. I mean, it is.
Well, it was just like,
I was crying when I couldn't go to my Chalk Couture convention, so I can only
but I was so grateful that like, and they wanted to like reschedule it, but things happen, and instead of going like, oh, this this is horrible, and I just use it as an experience of like, you know what, it could be so much worse, and it'll happen, and I had a big project I was doing with one of the major retailers for a big program, and they were like a Teresa Collins section, and it's not in a normal store that I've been in. That's all I'm gonna say. And they were like, with COVID, we're not placing any orders. So you guys, if my website wasn't up and going, I don't know if there's none of that's happening. All these regular things. So for me, I'm the only source of is like my website right now, and so I'm like you, like every day I'm just like, thank you, I'm so thankful.
Well, just even
and here's the thing, what you're doing matters. Like for me, like my new jewelry and stuff or whatever, because I know that there are people that need it more than ever. Like for me, I'm so proud of the products that I'm doing, and I don't want people to, and I'll say, if you can't buy it, don't buy it. Like you feel almost, like, but if you need that bracelet or I'm not even saying need, do we really need a bracelet? No.
If it makes you feel better during these hard times.
But if that makes sense.
I mean, for me, that's what it is I know a lot of you guys have, not just even essential workers. So essential in my mind, people think medical, nurses, doctors. I think of essential people as people at the grocery store bagging the groceries, checking out. I think of the people that are at fast food, because let's be honest, there are people out there that don't know how to cook, that live alone, and this is scary. And if it wasn't for people delivering, Uber, all of that stuff. So I do find myself tipping and saying thank you, because they have families at home, or they're putting themselves at risk, or you might have family members in these things thinking every night you go to bed, I hope my daughter, my son, my grandson, my granddaughter is okay. It's scary time. So for me, I'm thankful for all of that. So I usually tell people, like, if I look down at a bracelet that says you're going to be okay, or I am enough, and that gives you even this little itty bitty more confidence, more ease, more happiness, then it's worth it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's worth it. You're nothing to sacrifice your happiness and stuff. Yes. So anyone out there that has that,
sending you healing vibes.
Yes.
Yes.
Ezra, I did see a few people saying, how is Ezra? What is an update?
We're waiting off his test results. They don't know what's going on.
They did say, so he called yesterday, FaceTime.
Yeah, that's true.
And he wasn't as smiley. He was a little, but she did say that they can get the fever down, and then when the fever goes up, they just give more medication and down, and stuff. But my gut tells me it's not COVID. I think he just got a really bad kind of little bug in them and stuff.
Yeah.
So, but it is weird because he's normally a really happy, smiley.
But both of it, like, they both work from home.
Yeah.
They're like, how, so that's why we don't think it's that. But you know what? It's better to be safe than sorry and get tested. And that's really what it's about, is just like being grateful for today.
I will tell everyone today, just, you have to do what makes you happy. And vehicle shuts off in 20. Okay, do I just hit okay here? Yeah. No, I don't.
I don't know.
I am a mechanic now, basically. I am a mechanic. Know. I can basically work on cars now. I figured it out.
Did you really?
Yeah, it's good. We will not self-destruct in 28 seconds.
Oh my gosh, you're crazy.
Winner.
You're crazy. Winner.
See? That's a win in my book.
Winner.
I don't even know what I was saying. I was worried there. That scared me. I was like, why is the car beeping at me?
You, Catherine. She says, I can't believe I've not liked Teresa's page in tonight.
What?
Oh, thank you.
That
means a lot.
I'm just kidding.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's for me. That's the whole reason I want to do Ken from the Cars and just make people laugh, because it is stressful times. And it's not just COVID. I think COVID's put everyone on the alert, but then we had Black Lives Matter and people posted about that. You've personally experienced issues with that. I've experienced issues with that. And it's, I think it's just very, very stressful times and people are just kind of, so I do feel like every day you do need to wake up and find what you are grateful for and what does make you happy. But
Sometimes
still,
it's the little things.
little
Too.
things.
Like on
my chocolate
page,
milk.
Exactly. Or like for me, like
Your passion fruit.
it's maybe you're just like, I'm going to go have the nicest shower or bubble bath, and I'm gonna put on my pajamas and I'm gonna lay in bed and just be, or sometimes it's being kinder to yourself. Like right now it's like, am I doing enough? Am I and all these pressures and
Sometimes it's your friends.
It's your friends
that reach out.
Yeah.
I'm very lucky. I have very good friends and family, and I get so busy as I'm sure you are and stuff. And
well, sometimes I'll text you and it takes you 7 hours to respond.
Yeah.
And same thing for me. But we know that or Marco Polo or whatever.
Yeah.
And
for me, I mean, one of the best things that's happened to me in the past year is on the weekend my mom died, Allie and Jasmine came over and they said, we're going up to see your mom's grave. And I said, no, I'm so busy and stuff. And they said, you need to do this. And I said, I have puppies. And they said, no. And we did. We went up and decorated her grave. And
follow your call. When you feel something, you do it. A week ago, I was out and I had a dentist appointment where my daughter did, and I was with her, and I just felt like I needed to go to Tyler. So I was widowed, if you don't know this, 5 years ago, and I felt like I needed to go talk to Tyler. And we went to the grave site, me and my daughter, and it's raining.
I remember that.
And my daughter was like, what are we going to do? It's all raining just like this. And I said, we're just going to sit here and talk to Dad. And we are going to, and you guys, I felt like it was exactly what I needed. Loss is loss, and you never get over loving the loss of loving someone, of someone that you've loved passing. Oh my gosh, that was a tongue twister. You don't, and that's okay. And I've learned, and I talk about this, grief is the truest form of love that you can have for someone.
I agree.
And so some people, they think, and it's quick, it's easy to think like, oh, well, someone died a year ago, and for those of you, we're all in this club. Most all of us can relate to losing someone that we loved, and the world keeps going. Everybody. But for you, it's a trigger, or for me, it may be a trigger. And,
I agree. It is, and
it's a trigger.
It is, just even losing Toby. It was hard for me to go through, and I just kind of went through all of that and stuff. So, anyways, it's one of those, it's one of those things. But the good news is we are going to keep going. We're going to keep doing our things. We're going to inspire and help people. And I hope you guys, I know I wasn't live last week. I apologize. It was a crazy week with catalog release week. It was one of our biggest releases for Chalk Couture ever. So as you can imagine, we were crazy. But I literally want to thank you guys all. I want to thank you guys. So many people reached, why no Ken from the car? And when I told them why, they're like, no worries. But I said I would make it up. And that's why I was like, Teresa, you get to do Ken from the car with Ken.
Hey, so I just noticed someone said that something about their sister's funeral. I just want to send you the biggest love, you guys. Hang in there and know that you can go through hard things, and
it's not easy, and there's days that you want to give up.
And know that you're loved, and there
are days where constantly I sit there and say, I never knew running a business would be this hard and draining, and thank God for Sean. Thank God for Allie and Jazzy, because there are days where I will be honest, I am hard because I'm at my exhaust limit and I bite, and they still are there to support me. I mean, Jazzy is literally cutting out gnomes, and it's smoke in the house because the GLOWFORGE is being overworked. And I'm like, you don't have to do it. And she's like, nope, I'm going to do it.
You know what helped me getting through Tyler's cancer and him dying?
What?
And this is because people have asked me, they're like, how do you get through it? And so, Kim, this is what I'm going to say to you and other people that are going through hard times, because I certainly don't have all the answers. I don't, but I'm going to tell you what personally helped me. Every day I got up and I thought, okay, as he's going through, and we knew that he wasn't going to live. He was like 17 months. And every day I got up, and for me, I pray, and I said, I will look for the joy in today. I will, one thing, because you can always find one thing, or I think you can find more, but it can be the worst that you're going through. And that's certainly when you're dealing with loss and loved ones, is you can say this is the most horrible. And sometimes it's like you just have to look for the, you know, you can always find something to be grateful for, enjoy. And that's
I wish I would have done that.
That's the only thing that kept me going. I'm not even kidding.
I wish.
I would sit there and I was so sad about Tyler dying.
When my mom passed, I didn't do that, and I pushed it down, and I kind of took that attitude of it's not fair. I was very upset. In fact, I remember telling story.
A lot of people become victims.
With Allie, I was sitting there. Do you remember Home Edition? Like with Tyler, he did, like, they would go and redo a whole house.
Ty Pennington.
Yes.
I love that
So
show.
this is how bad I was. This person is coming. They go into a house and they remodel this house, and this family had been through so much. And I literally, this is how bad it was for me. I looked over at Allie and I was like, my mom's dead. When am I getting a new house? Which I can laugh about it now, but that was my pain, because I didn't wake up and say,
well,
look for something that makes me happy.
Everybody handles pain
it's
differently
hard.
too. And so for me, I would be like, I was like always looking, like I would go, my kids, I'm gonna be a cheerleader. I'm gonna, like, you know.
Wow, yeah.
We have.
I wish I would have.
I met so many widows that didn't have life insurance, or didn't have a business, or didn't have, you know, and so I was, at the time, I blogged all the time, and I remember telling everybody, I'm going to tell everybody this, get your affairs in order. And that sounds morbid, right? Hello, it does. Put your things, like for me, putting things in a trust, making sure that, you know, I could do a whole thing on that, but just make sure that, you know, we don't want to think about death. We don't want to think about hard times.
It's hard.
We don't want to talk about, like, well, would that person want to have been buried? Would that person want what kind of funeral, or what?
My mom had nothing in order. It was hard.
Okay. Did you know what your mom wanted?
I knew what I wanted, but then...
But did you know what your mom wanted?
I knew what my mom wanted, but
Good,
my brothers
good.
may not have known it. So it was a higher discussion and stuff.
Okay,
So it was
okay.
us three boys and her sister really, not fighting, but what do we do? Because
did you know
nothing
that's
was in
one of
order.
the worst times for families? And
It's hard.
And wow, we're talking about weird things today, but it's real. This is
It's real.
life stuff.
Yeah.
And
This is Ken from the car.
Yeah, this is Ken from the
Sometimes
car.
I'm crazy. Sometimes I laugh. There's times I cry through the whole thing.
Yeah.
You just never know.
You
That's
just
life.
never know, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Because it's okay to feel the way you do, but, like, I really think those are the things, is just, you know, and for me, I'm a planner. I write gratitude every day. I write one thing down. I have a gratitude planner, actually, and I write one thing down that I'm grateful for. And someone, I've had a lot of people that go, well, I'm going to run out of things. I go, no, you'll never.
Won't.
I mean, sometimes it's like it could be your beverage of choice. For me, it's Diet Mountain Dew. It could be that I sat in the car with Kenny today and that we shared our heart, and with you, like, you know, there's always something to be grateful for.
There it is.
So that is what I would say is just, you know.
It is. Someone told me one time, the last generous thing someone can do for you is planning their own death. And I was like, whoa. And I was like, until my mom died, I didn't get that. Because I was like, that's morbid. Like, I did. I was like, and I worked in, you know, and now that when I worked in baking, people like, I want to have all my affairs in order. I would look at them and say, this is so nice you're doing this for your kids, because they don't have to go through what I went through. It was not fun. So it is literally one of the last generous things you can do for your kids, because everything is flat. Everything's there, and you basically are honoring your parents' wishes.
Absolutely.
And that's one of the last things as a child you can do for your parents, is saying this is their wishes.
Absolutely.
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
Stamp of approval.
My mom wanted a white casket.
Really?
She wanted, she was just like white, and that was her thing. And I just made sure. And it's so crazy how, like, we talk about this a lot, because, and I put a photo of the kids that I'd had by then inside her casket with her. Oh. And, you know, the little things that you do, that you forget about all the other things, and you just, that love doesn't die.
Nope.
You know, so cherish that, and know that for me, I believe we will see our loved ones again, and that gives me a lot of comfort. So
that's what I say. So, well, I adore all of you guys so much.
Sorry, we got deep. It got deep.
That's Ken from the car.
Deep.
Ken from the car, I tell ya. A huge shout out to my lovely Jazzy at home. I know she's probably not watching this because she's probably cutting out gnomes. Please know I ordered another GLOWFORGE and it's gonna get better, Jazzy. I promise. Right?
Yes.
And we're gonna keep on making them and smiling, and it'll be happy. A huge shout out to Mr. Sean inside that is watching comments and everything like that. I want to thank Teresa for being in the car. I know that I just don't let her say no. So I'm like, hey, by the way, you're doing a come from the car today. And she's like, oh, okay, what are we talking about? I was like, we don't know. She was like, what do you mean you don't know? And I was like, she's like, she actually goes, do you write down notes or anything? I was like, kind of, but we don't really follow them. We kind of go all over the place. And she's like, so we don't know what we're talking about. I was like, well, we start, but then it could go anyway.
I do that on my channel too.
Yeah.
I think I love that.
I told her, I'll be honest with you guys, she was doing a lot of Instagram lives. I was like, you need to get on Facebook because I love Facebook lives. And so you've really, even in this last year, you've made a huge change and you're way more on Facebook.
I'm way more on Facebook. I rarely do Instagram lives.
What was it that made the change?
I felt like I'm about connections, and I felt like you cannot connect on the same way for me on Instagram that you can on Facebook. And I like that. And so
yeah, I love it.
I mean, I have a channel on YouTube, but I've never done a squirrel, like just watch.
It happens. Imagine doing it on a public street.
Gosh. But I've never done a live on YouTube. So when you said we're live here, I was like, oh, maybe I'll have to try that on my YouTube. I've never done it. I just do it on Facebook for now.
It's awesome. I love it. So, so all right, guys, if you want to see us again together, we are going to be live on Teresa's Facebook page at 4 o'clock Mountain. So that's 3 Pacific, 4 Mountain, 5 Central, 6 Eastern.
I can't wait to show you what I'm doing.
And it is going to be on her page. I can't wait. It'll be super fun. And then just to let you guys know, I will be busy throughout the weekend, but we'll be back Sunday. And then it is go time, and we are getting ready with all of the changes of this new channel. I cannot wait.
I am so proud of you.
So excited to debut this.
So proud of you guys.
I am just so excited, and I have a passion like never before. It's a lot of work, but it is going to be amazing, and it is something that me, Jazzy, and Sean are all invested in. And so I'm gonna let you guys know, because they're invested and they're part of every decision, and they're with this. That they're motivated just as much as me. They're so excited. They are like, let's do this, and it is something that is way different, but I think it's going to be awesome. It's kind of like when people went to you and said, I can't believe you're a crafting girl. Why are you doing planners? Why are you doing this?
I don't think people know how, like, for me, a lot of people, especially, I'm going to be honest, as a woman, I own my own company. I self-fund my own company. I've never taken a penny in the loan. I grew my company step by step by step. And I talk to you about this because I know you can do it, but you will have people, I promise you, that will say, you shouldn't do that, or you can't do that. And this bracelet, actually I can, because a salesman told me one time, you're not going to have your stuff in Michael's. You're not going to have your stuff in Joanne. You're not going to have this. And he said, I'm telling you, it's not going to happen. Those stores and everything are oversaturated. And I said, watch me, actually I can do anything. You. And so it comes from a real place. And so
Nancy, I know what's in your empowerment box, and you're gonna love it. I know, because I gotta look at it. I almost ate something. Don't eat the thing that you think you're gonna eat.
I do a Teresa empowerment
told me to
every
stop.
2 months.
I thought it was an M&M. It's not an M&M.
Don't eat it. It's good.
But it's a good box this time. I did see it. So, all right, guys. I adore all of you. I have to get going to a meeting. But we will see you, remember, 4 o'clock Mountain Time on Teresa Collins Studio on Facebook. So just look up Teresa Collins Studio.
I love you.
And you'll see she's already promoted that we're doing it. So you'll know you're on the right page. Just look for that alert, and we will see you guys then. Bye, guys.